The week 4 topic is how our childhood affects the way we raise children. And we're also going to look at developing emotional intelligence and how to support children to deepen their emotional intelligence. So I really love these topics because these are areas that have been some of my deepest learnings in the 15 years that I've spent working with children, in terms of being able to, as I've gone along, most effectively meet their needs and witness in them the shift in how much they're able to thrive in my presence. So being on this journey of this inner self-development journey has quite fascinatingly been reflected in the behaviour of the children in my work. So the first topic, how our childhood affects the way we raise children. And as nannies, we really are like a part-time parent, and we are having, because we're there, we become so intimately involved with the family life, and we're there every week. So it's like being a pseudo parent or a part-time parent, and you're contributing to raising children. So I really feel the whole way we view the role of a nanny will go through a shift the more this gets recognised, particularly the more there's a movement away, slow movement away from childcare and more towards having a nanny in the home, because of the ability to more effectively meet the needs of the children. And I think as we move more and more towards that, the whole way that it's viewed is going to shift as well, and have more recognition and value placed on it, because it's key. When you think about it, the way we raise children directly impacts on the type of world we create. So it's pretty important, you know. And the way we raise children is very much impacted by the way we were raised. And when we're with children, it's actually a huge opportunity to have exposed the way we were raised. So often when we're with children, we can have our own buried experiences exposed within us. And when it's kind of like being triggered, we can have our own experiences, maybe unhelpful experiences that are unresolved, triggered just by being in the presence of children, because in most cases they're rooted from, say you're with a 3-year-old and a 3-year-old's throwing a tantrum and it's triggering some emotion in you. It's your 3-year-old that had something happen at that time that suppressed the emotion of whatever the event happened caused. And so having it triggered by being with that 3-year-old is actually a huge opportunity for it to finally, it's actually good news it's coming up, because it wants to continue moving through and be released. So, but there's not a lot of recognition of that within society. Like I remember being a teacher in the classroom and, you know, hearing teachers like just completely losing it and yelling at a child or yelling at a class, or just behaving in a way that's not emotionally healthy or balanced. And it still baffles me to this day that doing that inner work is not part and parcel of a role of working with children. Because if we want to break the cycles, like we've operated as a society with some destructive cycles, and if we're going to interrupt and break those cycles and create more sustainable and healthy cycles, then the way we operate when we're working with children and raising children needs to shift. And that really comes from within how we operate within ourselves.